And
listen,
not weight either.
Dr. Ian Smith, he has started a movement when it comes to eating and living healthy. We're talking about Shred, the revolutionary diet. Not only is it a New York Times bestseller, it has a huge flock of followers who sing its praises. They show off the results. They call themselves Shredder Nation. So let's get into this plan, Dr. Ian. It's really cool.
Sure. 4 meals, 3 snacks a day for option. You're eating all day long. Some people complain that there's too much food. The key is
4 meals and 3
snacks. Right, in one day. The key is not to skip meals, because when you skip meals, you actually send yourself into fat hibernation, but also you end up eating more at one meal. And so
because you get so hungry.
That's right. So you eat these big meals. We're trying to get the calories distributed throughout the day evenly.
And
much better.
It works, because you've got some amazing before and after pictures that we've seen. I mean, check some of these out.
Misty Haynes, he's lost 80 pounds.
Wow. 80 pounds. And you know what I love? You know all of their names, and that's part of the Shredder Nation.
You know their
like
names?
every community.
Well, know their names.
Because it's a real community. We got that's Beverly Simon from Maryland.
It is a community.
Because these people support each other. They mentor each other.
So there's a support
system.
Yeah.
So we're on Facebook at Shredder Nation, but we also have Facebook pages for different cities. St. Louis, Florida, the state. It's all over the place.
So it's a great movement, but you know, your book talks also about a portion of vegetables, a portion of meat. What is a portion?
Well, for my purpose, a serving size or the proper portion of vegetables is about the size of an average person's fist. And meat.
Look at the difference with us.
I want more.
Is it an average person, or is it for each person? Like Jada is 5 foot.
11.
It's an average.
So can she eat more because she's tall?
Yeah, please say yes.
No,
say yes.
no.
So it's not your own size
It's
fist.
a serving is a serving. You know, a serving is a pretty standard way of looking at it. Now, can she eat more because she's taller and she may work out more? Yeah, that's a different issue. The other part is meat and fish. About 5 ounces, 6 ounces, which is about the serving of the size of a deck and a half of cards, is the proper serving. You go to some restaurants, and these things are huge. They're serving. For example, people go to steak. How do you eat 16 ounces of steak?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
And
huge.
some
Steak is
restaurants.
difficult to digest.
All right, so we've got a little clip of something. We want you to explain this.
Okay.
Stick to the plan, and there won't be any trouble.
Love it. How much fun was that?
Wow,
Come
that
on.
was great.
That was great.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's interesting. We're trying to encourage people that it's not that you can't have things that are not healthy. It's that you want to limit the amount that you consume. I mean, in the Shred book.
Again, portions.
Yeah, there are foods in the Shred book. People say, I can have pizza. Yeah, you can have pizza because this is a realistic plan that says you're going to be eating cake and pizza. But let's talk about portions and frequency, and so you can still enjoy these
Here's
foods.
something fun, too. You work with President Obama now on his council on fitness, sports, and nutrition. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's great. We work with the president and the first lady. Our job as the council members, we go around the country, and we really are ambassadors about getting people to move. Because remember, it's a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
It's movement, and it's what you consume. And so we go around and we talk to kids, we talk to families, and we really advocate that people can make changes in their own home. It's not expensive, and it's doable.
And I think it has to start at home. I mean, if you're going to get kids out of this childhood obesity epidemic, it has to start at home with the parents role modeling for those kids.
Kids do as parents do, not as parents always
Now,
say
one
they
final
should do.
tip. Can you also help us out? Because in your book, you talk about one serving, one portion. But you're not always specific about, well, how do I cook it? So what's the recommendation?
Well, listen, the cleanest way to eat your food is the best way to eat your food. You always try to cook your foods to keep them as close to the natural state as possible. So what I mean by that is you don't take a vegetable and boil it for an hour or throw all these different things in it. You try to eat it a little al dente because it's
Al dente?
Yeah,
Al dente.
because it's a little crisp, but that means that all of its nutrients are in the most natural form and therefore most bioavailable to you.
Dr. Ian, I have a question. I have a client who can't get motivated to eat right. What do you say to your clients who
I would say
get
that
motivated?
people have to find whatever their motivational engines are in life in general first, right? We all have overcome odds in life.
Yep, sure.
What motivated you to overcome that odd, whether it was academics, whether it was something physical?
Good point.
Use that motivational engine and transfer it into your ability to start a plan and stick to a plan.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about this too. Obama talked veggies recently at a kids' state dinner this week for winners of a healthy recipe contest. Check this out.
Sometimes we get thinking that if it's good for you, then it must be nasty. Now, I'll admit that there's some things that are good for you that don't taste very good. But it's usually because they're not prepared right.
Right, real talk, right? So then the president sparked some controversy apparently by telling a kid reporter that his favorite food is broccoli. So now it's Broccoli-gate born on Twitter. So
Why is that so
people are
controversial?
writing things like, "What's up with all this overt discrimination against green foods?" And then there's another one that said, "It's my favorite food too. That's it. I'm running for president." So people are having fun with this. But what do you think?
My son loves broccoli. First of all, one of his favorites. The
You
president.
carry it around in your back
I
pocket?
carry it around. You know, I'm available. Part of our job is an appointee of the president, right? No,
It's better than a bouquet of flowers.
yeah, right, exactly. Here you go. The key is, it's how you prepare foods that make a difference, particularly for kids. There's a way to prepare foods that make them tasty and still maintain their health value, and that's the critical part of it.
Well, Dr.
Right.
Ian Smith, thank you so much for hanging out with us and
Thanks,
talking about it. And don't forget about his book, Shred, The Revolutionary Diet. You can join the Shredder Nation as well on Facebook and Twitter and join that community because it looks like a lot of fun to me.